How's it going, everyone? I'm future meteorologist Stephen Foray, and welcome back to Foray Forecast Week 100 special weather news. Here I am reporting to you from Robert Moses Beach, Field 2, and look behind me, the story of this week, Hurricane Erin. Right now it's about 300 miles out in the coast of the Atlantic Ocean. Look, we still have impacts here at Robert Moses Beach, Field 2. This is just crazy to see. There's almost no more beach left. I'm standing right here, pretty much at the walk up to the parking lot, and you can see behind me the white caps currently have about 8 to 10 foot swells out there. Dangerous swimming conditions. Please never swim when you see waters like this, because you can get stuck in a rip current easily. But check out those waves just coming to shore as we are currently under, as the National Weather Service shows there, a coastal flood warning, because obviously these waves are just coming up to the beach. A rip current statement, a small craft advisory, and those are just some of what the National Weather Service has shown here. And as the National Weather Service describes, hurricanes that are pretty far away can be deadly, because you do not want to be swimming in waves like this. Beautiful sunset behind me, but man, what a terrifying scene there out at sea. Well, maybe you like to surf. Obviously, these waves are perfect for surfing, but as the National Weather Service shows on that map there, we are under a high surf advisory. So please, if you are taking on these waves, be very safe. And personally, my recommendation as a future meteorologist is just stay out of the water. I mean, this is just intense. Look at this water coming all the way up to me. I literally do not have much further that I could go closer to the parking lot to avoid these waves. This is just crazy to see. We never see stuff like this on Long Island, besides, of course, the occasional storm. Look at that scary scene there on the satellite imagery from the National Weather Service. This is from when Hurricane Erin, the same hurricane that's out to seas right now, was a Category 5 when it was near Florida. Just absolutely insane. Look at that eye wall. Man, a crazy scene there on the satellite imagery. As the National Weather Service shows there on the map, high rip current risk for many places down that I-95 corridor. Of course, here on Long Island, we are under a rip current risk. Hopefully you are not swimming in these crazy conditions, but if God forbid you did get caught in a rip current, here are some tips from the National Weather Service on how to survive. Relax, stay calm, and float to conserve energy. Do not try to swim directly to shore. Swim along the shoreline until you escape the current's pull. If you feel you can't reach shore, please, of course, wait for those lifeguards, and hopefully those amazing people will be there to get you. Look at this wave coming up to me, right up to the shore. This is crazy. The water is warm. We just reached the dunes here, guys. This is insane. You just saw the wave come up to the dunes there. Absolute crazy conditions here at Robert Moses. This is about 7:30 p.m. here this Thursday evening. Absolute crazy. I hope you guys are enjoying this special report for Week 100. Now, here are the recent key messages from the National Weather Service I would like to read to you guys. Just as a summary, of course, Erin is here producing those crazy swells out there. Please, the rip current risk, as I mentioned before, is concerning. Luckily, Erin is going to turn and go out to shore. So everyone, please stay safe, as there is, again, the risk for storm surge, as I am reporting here from Robert Moses. Being that it is Week 100 of Foray Predicts, I would like to do some interviews. So let's get right to it. I'm here with
Kristen,
Rob.
And tell me, guys, what do you think about what's going on behind us? Isn't this a pretty crazy scene here at Robert Moses?
Oh yeah, this is awesome. I didn't expect it to be like this when I came down.
When we came over the bridge, it was insane.
Yeah, you can see all the white caps coming over. We came over the bridge.
And
I love it.
awesome. And if Hurricane Erin actually did come our way, thankfully it didn't, but would you guys have been prepared for the storm?
Oh, yes, absolutely. We're prepared.
You have like a first aid kit and everything like that?
Yes, lots of stuff like that.
Med kits.
Dry food, the whole 9 yards.
That's what you gotta have, especially during hurricane season. Yep. Who am I here with?
Andrew Wagner.
Tell me, what do you think about this crazy storm and crazy waves that we have behind us?
Crazy.
It's crazy, right? Have you been enjoying your time at the beach today?
It's cold.
It's cold. It is pretty chilly.
The water's pretty warm.
Yeah, the water's almost as warm as the air. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Who am I here with?
Kelly DePrima.
Tell me, what do you think about the storm that we have behind us?
It's pretty amazing. I've never seen waves like this before, honestly.
really crazy to see. And if Hurricane Erin actually happened to come this way, would you have been prepared?
No, I don't think I would be.
That's what most people are saying. It's really crazy just to see a storm this close to Long Island, which we don't usually see.
Right, yeah.
Who am I here with?
Hector Toro.
And tell me, what do you think about these crazy waves and this storm that we have here today at Robert Moses?
It's beautiful. It's beautiful out here. Thank God that it didn't hit us, but it's beautiful out here.
All right. We are very thankful that it did not hit us. And if it somehow happened to, would you guys have been prepared?
Yes, 100%. Everybody who knows me knows I would have been mostly prepared. With our generators and all those things, we would have been prepared. And, we would listen to the news, and if we needed to, we'd leave. But we're definitely prepared for this, for sure.
I'm glad to hear that. Who am I here with?
Susan Sarah.
Stephen, Sarah.
And tell me a little bit, I saw you were taking storm pictures. Tell me a little bit about the storm pictures you're taking and your passion about taking these pictures.
Yeah, well, we had to come down here. We live on the North Shore, and I always follow the surf reports when a storm is coming. And I said, okay, we got to go, and we knew exactly what time to come. And yeah, I love to take every aspect of the wave, from the curl to the spray. I mean, you don't see the spray that often, so it's exciting.
It's wonderful.
It is, yeah. You forget what the sound of the ocean really is until you're here. Then you hear the pounding and you say, I got to come back. We got to do this more often.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
Tell me, what do you guys think about, obviously there's this Hurricane Erin is out further. Tell me, what do you guys think about the storm? Are you guys a little concerned or anything like that?
Yeah, no, we've been following it, and it is so far out to sea, and I don't think the winds are really a problem. I don't think, we don't have alerts from PSEG saying, we're ready. So I think it's just, a glancing blow.
Right. I'm future meteorologist Stephen Foray, reporting here from Robert Moses Beach. Let's go back to the studio. Man, it was crazy out there. I hope you guys enjoyed the storm report along with those interviews. Thank you so much to everyone who I interviewed and for everyone for your continued support. Well, those winds were certainly gusting out there at Robert Moses Beach, and those waves were really, really insane. Similarly, earlier this week on Sunday, we had some scattered severe storms pass through our area as the National Weather Service describes. Scattered showers and thunderstorms came through our way. Of course, we had gusty winds and the possibility for some severe storms in our area. I talked about the most recent key messages for Erin at Robert Moses, but here are the key messages from when Erin was almost a Category 5 by the Leeward Islands and Puerto Rico. Heavy rainfall, of course, was expected there for the Leeward Islands, Virgin Islands, and Puerto Rico, which of course led to flooding there, unfortunately. Gusty tropical storm force winds and Erin's outer rain bands definitely happened there, and of course it produced life-threatening surf and rip currents just like it did here. I hope everyone stayed safe during the storm. Here's a look at what the National Hurricane Center is currently tracking. Of course, we have Erin. Then behind that, in the red there, pretty good chance of developing, looking like it'll take a similar track with Erin towards the Atlantic Ocean there. But then in the orange, that is definitely something to watch there as well. 40-60% chance of developing there. And there you have it. What a video to mark 100 weeks of Foray Predicts. Thank you so much, everyone, for your continued support. And actually today, I just reached 400 subscribers. Thank you guys. Thank you for your continued support. I hope everyone stayed safe and has a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for watching.